poster. I'm so hungry right now.
A random bathroom in Montreal.
So it turns out I'm an idiot.
Tim Hortons.
These views better be worth it.
It's hot, but it's free.
I'm just really disappointed.
Wall of champions.
This is absolutely amazing. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Thursday and it is 2 days before my flight to Canada, so I'm just getting ready. You might notice I've invested in some wireless microphones. So this weekend I am leaving Munich for my very first in-person academic conference and I'm nervous, to be honest. The flight situation in Europe has been absolute chaos. It's been the worst in Amsterdam airport and I'm flying through Amsterdam. If you've watched my last vlog, you'll remember that I flew back through Amsterdam when I came back from Chile and my bags got lost. So my solution to that this time is to only bring carry-on. So I have to pack for a week's conference with only carry-on luggage. So then the last thing that I need to worry about is this. This is my conference poster. This definitely does not fit within airline regulations. I've been assured by everyone else at ESO that it's fine and airlines are well used to it. Yeah, a bit worried. I'm going to have my backpack, I'm going to have my roll-on luggage and a gigantic poster. Good morning from a very sunny Garkington. I'm just waiting for the bus now to the airport. I feel absolutely ridiculous bringing a massive poster around with me. Again, I find myself at the airport way too early with my gigantic poster. We've got like an hour and a half until boarding. Well, I've made it to Canada anyway. I'm so hungry right now. So I went to the convenience store and got a roll and some Arizona iced tea, which I've never tried. So this is my first time trying it. So let's see what all the fuss is about. Just tastes like green tea with sugar in it.
Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, brought to you from a random bathroom in Montreal.
So that's how I'm going to start my YouTube videos from now. Okay, proper bathroom tour. It has a sink. It has a toilet. It has a shower bath. A few towels and shower things. Everything you could possibly need. So this isn't like a regular hotel room really. It's actually a little studio apartment. So I've got my own little kitchen, which is ideal. So I can save a bit of cash money, you know, unless people at ESO want to buy me dinner, and that's fine, I'll let them. Door, safety lock, very important. And this is the room. Excuse the mess. This is where I ate my sandwich. This is where I'll be sleeping later. This is my poster, which miraculously has survived traveling halfway across the world. Yeah, it's dark in here. Let me just turn on some light. Wow, magic. Not really. I walked over there and turned it on. So this is my chair. And these are my pants. It was so warm when I got into the room that I had to take them off. But I've since had to turn off the air conditioning because it got too cold. So this is my shit. I've never been happier to have only carry-on luggage. And yeah, there's a TV. And there's a desk, which you may have noticed. And a fine piece of artwork. And I'm up on the 11th floor. I can look down a bit. There is actually a door, so I can go out onto the balcony, but it's 28 degrees out there and I'm not letting that heat in here. So I am in desperate need of a shower and a sleep. We'll get a good night's sleep and Up early in the morning, I think. Conference starts at like 8:30 tomorrow morning. I am just back from day one of the conference. I was gonna chill for the night, make some food, but I have discovered a slight issue. So yesterday when I got to Montreal, I picked up a block of noodles because I was like, that's something quick and easy I can have. And I was like, well, that's great, I have dinner for tonight. And I was thinking, oh, I can use a stove. What I don't have is pots or pans. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna make this. I have looked through all of the cupboards. So it turns out I'm an idiot. There is a drawer underneath the oven that has pots and pans. The whole place smells like burnt. And this water isn't even boiling yet. If I'm very careful, I might actually not spill this all over myself. Might as well use up more of the world's most overrated drink. Sorry guys. I bought it so I'll drink it, but it's really not good. Well, bon appetit, as they say. If you choose a career in academia, this is what you could look like. Good morning, everyone. I'm just back from breakfast now at the hotel. I still have coffee. It's 7:30, and I'm gonna do a bit of work, and then I'm gonna head off to the conference. So that's it now. I thought the first bunk started at 9. It was actually at 8:30, so I'm rushing to the conference center.
Instrumentation welcomes you to today's plenary session.
That's how you know you're in Canada, I guess. Tim Hortons. So I'm trying to go up a big hill nearby because you can get a view of the whole city from the top of it. And I have about 5 hours to spare this morning for the next conference that I want to go to. You can just about see the hill there in the distance, up there. So I'm now on Peel Street, and apparently if I walked into this street there should be stairs that go all the way up the hill. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, I'm at the foot of the steps. So I found this 3D elevation map of the park. So it's Parc du Montréal, and you can see where I am here, and I want to go here, this viewing platform. So pretty short journey compared to the overall size of the park. Just a lot of stairs, so let's go. This is such a nice park to have in the middle of the city. Don't mind me, I'm just sweating a lot. Okay, so now to get up to the viewpoint, I'm looking for something called the Grand Staircase of Montréal, and I'm not overly enthused about the prospect of yet more stairs. But it'll be worth it, the views will be worth it. We've found the Grand Staircase. I can kind of see the city out there. Almost there. Well, I might have sweated buckets. I had to stop halfway for a rest, but I made it. Pretty nice view. Even as much of a struggle as it was, I'm glad I made it. Cool. Okay, well, that was a fun adventure. I'm gonna head back to the hotel, I think. Have a shower, get dressed, and go present conference poster. I'm so glad to be off those stairs. If you come to Montreal in Montreal and you plan on taking the staircase, just make sure you're fit. I am not. At least it's all downhill from here. These drinking fountains have been an absolute lifesaver for me today. It's hot, but it's free. You know, I was just thinking, it's only 9:10 right now. Conference doesn't start until 10:30, and I've no interest in going to the first talk anyway, so I might actually make it. I'm doing the basic white girl thing of being late because I stopped to get Starbucks. I'm just gonna leave my Frappuccino in the freezer until I get out of the shower. Try not to forget it. Well, today was a disaster. Everything was going fine this morning. I managed to get to the conference on time. Had a wander around the exhibition, got chatting to a few people, put up my poster. Everything was grand, had lunch, and then around 3 o'clock I started to get a headache. What I occasionally fail to remember is that being out in the sun for too long triggers a migraine. And guess who was out in the sun this morning? I tried taking some painkillers and they didn't work, and by like 5 o'clock I was just throwing up. I always do with a migraine. I stood by my poster and my supervisor came by at like 10 past maybe. And I was saying to him that I was just not feeling well. And he basically told me to go home. And I said, no, I'll hang on for a while longer at least. So I made it till like 20 to 7. I'm supposed to be there for 2 hours, but I made it 40 minutes. And I couldn't take any more. So thankfully some of my co-authors were still there, so I grabbed one of them and I asked him if he would stand by my poster for me. I'm just really disappointed because I was so looking forward to presenting my work and I got to talk to a few people, but I'm just really disappointed. I should have known better than to be outside in the sun this morning. Like, that's my one migraine trigger is sunlight, and I stupidly went outside without a hat and without water for like 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm back in my hotel now. I'm still occasionally throwing up, which is not great. I've given up completely on painkillers. They're just not helping at all, and I just don't want to take too many. I'm probably just going to get into bed. It's 7:25 now, and try and get some rest, I guess. Hello everyone. I've just gotten off the metro. I'm at Parc Jean Drapeau, I think. Just coming up to the bridge. I'm so excited. I'm here at Circuit du Gilles Villeneuve. This is where the Canadian Formula 1 races take place, and I'm trying to figure out which parts I can walk on because I think it's just bikes and cars on the actual track. Okay, I see a sign with a walking man on it, so we're gonna go for it. One place that I want to see is the pit straight and the Wall of Champions, which is right beside it. So I don't know if I'll do the whole track today, but we'll see how much we get done. There's not as many people walking here as I would have thought, but I still see a sign for walking, so I assume I'm okay. There's a lot of cyclists training on this track today, so I'm just going to try and stay as far out of their way as possible and hope that no one gives out to me. Sun's gone away just at the right time. I am here at the infamous Wall of Champions. So this particular piece of track of the Canadian Grand Prix, right before the pit straight, is infamous for people leading the race or people who have previously won races crashing into the wall. And that's why it's called the Wall of Champions, because only champions hit this piece of wall. And now we're about to go down the pit straight. I remember this at the Canadian Grand Prix. I can't believe it's still here. I did put sunscreen on my face today, but I still think it's going to be sunburnt. It is very warm here. My camera's getting quite hot and I'm worried about the battery not lasting very long, so I'm going to put it away. Going to finish my walk of the track. So I've made it back to town and I'm exploring the port of Montreal. This cost me like nearly 30 Canadian dollars, but you know what? For this view, totally worth it. That was exciting. If you're in Montreal, highly recommend. The very last place I wanted to visit, which I almost completely forgot about, but I saw a sign on the way here, is Notre Cathedral. It's large. Can't get in. Not to worry. Well, I made it back to the hotel. So I got back and had a quick shower. In about an hour, I'm gonna go meet my supervisor and we're just gonna grab some dinner and catch up about the conference. Tomorrow is absolute chaos again because I'm flying back and God knows how that's gonna go. That was such a long and exhausting journey back from Montreal. Thankfully there was no flight delays or anything. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and leave a comment. If you want to see more of my adventures, don't forget to subscribe. Next week I'm going back to Ireland and it'd be great to see you there.